Hello, guys. If you're just joining me, it's Frankie with a little bit of kindness. And I'm just going to clear the energy today. It's been a little bit of a crazy day. The drive home was crazy. We're getting another snowstorm. Just kind of emergency warning about bleeping about the weather warning and whiteout conditions. So I'm just going to burn a little bit of smudge around so that we can go ahead and just clear the air. And I'm going to be doing readings today if you're just joining. So I'm going to be pulling cards. So if you're on TikTok, just say hi, drop a comment. And okay. So we got that going. We'll kind of burn a little incense here, clear the air a little bit. And I'm getting out my cards right now. And I have my Gilded Tarot deck today. So we're going to be doing some card pulls with our Gilded Tarot. Woo! I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle these cards and get them warmed up. And I'm going to go ahead and get my pendulum out so that we can do that. So, all right. Okay. Welcome, guys. Hi, Ori. Just setting up for readings today. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope you survived the weekend if you had some storms. I don't know where everybody's at, but looks like we're getting another snowstorm right now as we speak. Fun stuff. Hopefully you're somewhere warm. All right, let's see. Oh, you don't want to work. So, all right, guys. So welcome. I'm Frankie with a little bit of kindness. If you're just joining, hi Shiva. All right, greetings. All right, Miss Shiva wants to know if Akash has feelings for me. All right, so let's see, Miss Shiva. It's long distance and complicated. So I've got my pendulum out and we're swinging right now. Let me move the camera here and tick so you can see better. Welcome, Nito, if you're joining. Welcome, Shiva, Ori. I'm going to be pulling cards and doing some readings. So just going to ask for Shiva, does Akash have feelings for me? And before I even start that, I'm just asking it to show me yes, show me no. Show me maybe. All right. This question is for Shiva. What do you think? And I already know we're swinging yes, Shiva. So it's going to be a yes for that. They do have feelings for you. I shouldn't assume it's a he or she, right? All right. So let me just pull a card, Shiva, and see too what that is. So 5 of Cups. It sure is complicated. 5 of Cups. So cups are all about emotions, and see, 5 is a challenge. And look at how the cups are like mostly spilled in the front, but then there's cups that are still full in the back. So you've got to look for the good in the situation, even though it's complicated. There are good points and bad points, but yes, he does have feelings for you. It's just trying to figure out, like, how do you make this all work? Like, and you notice that the gentleman here is on his knees trying to think about, like, how do I make this all work? But remember, don't always look at the things that are spilled milk in the front. Look at the things in the back. You have cups, you have things going on there that bring positive things. And I will leave you with that, Shiva. and good luck. So if you are just joining, guys, I'm Frankie with a little bit of kindness. I have like a wellness community we used to have in Arizona. Now we're doing it more digitally. So and I do readings. I'm an energy healer, a life coach, a nurse, and many things, all about offering people spiritual guidance. So if you haven't checked out for more guidance, the app that we have on Google. I got my desk working now where I can lift it. If you haven't checked out the app, you're very welcome, Shiva. But I think things will work out. It's just complicated, like you said, and give it some time. All right, user Haiku, Mason, Mito, if you're joining and you'd like me to pull a card or give you a message, just drop a comment. I won't give unsolicited advice unless you're asking for some guidance. Check out our A Little Bit of Kindness app on Google and Apple. It has guided insight, messages of the day, positive mindset, readings, healings, yoga, meditation, and it's all free. You just need to go on there. So you'll meet wonderful practitioners from all over. So I am looking for more practitioners to join. So if you have any gifts you'd like to share, yes, user 5525. I don't know your name, but yeah. So all right, what do we got for user 5525? Oh, so you've got the 5 of Wands. Oh man, I almost dropped the whole deck. Thank you, Kendall, for your name. Okay. So you've got the 5 of Wands here. And so it's lots of action. So Wands are all about taking action, moving forward fast. But look at how, like, it's almost like a group practicing or combining things, or like banging wands against each other. So, but this doesn't feel like it's a competition or people you're fighting against. I feel like you have this group, it could be 5 people, and you guys are all trying to work together to reach the same results. It's almost like you're training together. You're a unit, if that makes any sense, Kendall. So it's like you're moving ahead, but there's this group of you and you guys have to figure out how to work together, is what Spirit's telling me. So how are you working together to make this work? And what does that look like? Because feels like a close-knit group. So if this is a group at work or this is family, this is you guys trying to work through things. And I feel like you are, and I feel like you're going to come to this place where things flow together. You're going to find that. And I feel that because look at how close they are. It's almost like they're in a 5-star circle there. Welcome, Julia. So they're looking at that as to how can we best work together? And I feel like this is something that you'll be able to achieve. So keep moving forward. Look for that rhythm. Look for the way to make things work the best. And I will leave you with that, Kendall. Hopefully that resonates for you. Welcome, Julia. If you guys would like some guidance or clarity, try increasing my microphone volume. Okay, shaking it up. Maybe you couldn't hear me. Welcome, OWWWWW. How are you guys? Are you staying warm where you are? Because boy, it's been a cold. We have like a whole week of like I am very isolated. And you don't have anyone around you, Kendall, because I feel like this is a team effort. You need to find this group. This is a team effort of 5. Wheel of Fortune, change coming when I pick a second card for that, Kendall. So that means that things may change around. Is there a chance you would work with other people? And okay, so Spirit's saying it may not just be other people like right immediately with you, but I mean, my son works remotely. So this could be where there's a group of you working remotely having to come together. So something's going to change because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So, or look at things from a different way, Spirit's saying. Thank you for those hearts. I appreciate it. All right. To land yo-yo. If you guys would like me to give a message to you, drop a comment in the comment section and I will be happy to pull a card for you. Welcome, Noyo. You're very welcome. So I hope that resonates. All right. Thailand Yo-Yo said yes, please. All right. You got temperance, which is balance. So this is the card of balancing things. So what is it that you're balancing? And I feel like you're balancing them so beautifully. Like you've got things going on here, things going on here. You're trying to make everybody happy. You're trying to make sure everything flows right. You're like in charge of a lot of things. You have a business, you have family, you have like things, people you manage. So you're trying to manage and balance all of these things, but you're doing it, you're orchestrating it like a leader of an orchestra. You've got it all down and it's all working out. So remember, trust that spirit is there. They're telling me in my head too to remind you to ask for help if you need help. Delegate is what I heard. So delegate those tasks. And ask for help when you need it. You don't always have to do it all alone, right? I know my pride gets the better of me sometimes. Like I want to do it myself, but I'm learning to ask more for help. Like it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to delegate those roles and figure it out that way. So I will leave you with that. I hope that resonates for you. If you guys are joining, I'm Frankie with a little bit of kindness. If you haven't checked out our app, yes, thank you. Okay. You're very welcome. A little bit of kindness on Apple and Google. There's lots of other great practitioners on there featuring yoga, readings of the day, meditation, healing. It's all about community. And if you are a gifted healer, we are always looking carrying the light. You want to share any of your gifts, whether you do reading. I'm looking for someone who does spell work, candle magic. We don't have anyone in the mystical alchemy category. If you like aliens or ghost hunting, I would love to add more to the paranormal category as well. But we're looking for healers. We're looking for readers. Surprisingly, I thought readers would be the biggest category. Hello, Steve. And I haven't got readers that want to promote their business or be on there and help grow and educate the public. So it's all about just encouraging each other and being there. So check that out. Also, our Spirit Tribe Tea Talk show, we film it once a month live, and I'm going to be putting up more kindness chats that are going to be on our YouTube and podcasts that are informative, talking to different healers, readers, all different people, educating and just kind of showing you what's out there. All right. I'm going to butcher that. Will I get married with innocent? Will you marry an innocent, or will you get married and still be a virgin? Is that what I'm asking? What I'm thinking you're asking me. Okay. Will I get married with innocent? Okay. Or is innocent the name of the person? All right. Let me pull a card for you. They're pronounced Ryan with Bryson. Reach out tonight. Okay. Rianne, let me do this one over here first. Okay. So let me go back. Hello. Welcome, guys. Will I get married with innocence? You got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's about stability. It's about home life. Ace is always about new beginnings, new starts, right? So look at that buck with the pentacles right there. Like things couldn't be at a better starting point. So it's a new beginning of stability, home life, financial security. The buck is there. Now, I know you know the answer, what you were trying to ask me. So when it translated, it says, will I get married with innocence? So I'm going to say for the question they're asking, will I get married with innocence? And it's a very strong yes, it's saying. So I would say definitely to that. So I will leave you that. New beginnings. New beginnings are really good with stability, relationships, loyalty, home life. So it's a yes to that. All right. So if you are just joining, welcome to those who are joining. Drop a comment if you'd like a message. All right. Let me go back here and Ryan. Oh, okay. So I said it was Rianne, but it's Ryan. I'm so sorry. With Bryson, reach out tonight. Will Bryson reach out tonight? All right. Well, that's a yes or no. So let me just pull the pendulum. Will Bryce reach out tonight for Ryan? Maybe. It's a maybe, Ryan. I feel like they're busy doing other things, or they have a lot of obligations. So a lot of other obligations and things going on is like what spirit is showing me. So it's a maybe, meaning like there's things going on. So I don't think it's with ill intent. I just feel like there's a lot going on. And it's going to be hard to do that. And let me grab a card for you. You got the Nine of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Nine of Pentacles is like the end of stability, home life, creating. You're creating all of these great things. So lots of great things, Ryan. Lots of great things coming your way. Lots of stability and creating this home life, creating this stability and things that you want. So I feel like a nesting, like you're inside, like you feel pretty secure. You feel like you've been working on things, Ryan. And like you're a planner. I feel like you just are that kind of person. So I feel like really good things are coming. So it's all good. So I will leave you with that. And they're laughing. They said you're more of a planner, where Bryson is not. Bryson's more of a fly by the seat of the pants, and that, I think that irks you a little bit, or that's not your vibe. So just be patient. Just know it's okay. So it's not ill-intended. It's just busy. Yes, totally. Spirit was making me feel that vibe. So be patient. Are you a little bit older, Ryan, than this person? Because I feel like to age and wisdom, you just carry a different age and wisdom. You're more stable. You're the stable person in this relationship. That's the younger feeling and vibe of the other. So it's not ill intent. It's just you're much more organized and mature for some reason. And that's okay, right? So you carry with you lots of age and wisdom. All right, so let's go back. Welcome, Big Bootstraps. Love that name, Bonnie. If you guys are just joining and you would like a message, just drop in a comment and I will be happy to pull a card for you or answer a question. I'm Frankie with a little bit of kindness. Like, subscribe, whatever the bells and whistles are, to follow our community as we grow if you like what we're doing here. I come on Tuesday evenings around 6:30 to do readings, and then on Sunday I do healing circle. So I try to pull a healing meditation or a healing to do for people. All right, I think somebody else is waiting, and I don't mean to have jumped over you. No, I guess I got everybody. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Go ahead and ask the questions again. So welcome if you're joining. Be sure. Hi, Mila. If you'd like me to pull a message or a card for you, let me know. You dropped me a heart, so I'm going to go ahead and pull one for you. All right, Mila, what we got? Wheel of Fortune. So this came up a couple of times. So Wheel of Fortune is all about change, unexpected change too. Usually it's something that you didn't anticipate happening, okay? But it's not a bad thing. It just means that there's wheels in motion, change coming, Mila. So what is it that you want to change? What are the things that could be unexpected changes? Look at them as blessings. So I don't feel like it's a negative thing. I just feel like there might be things that pop out that go, oh, hey, we're going to surprise you. Spirit wants to surprise you with this change or this thing going on. So look for these unexpected changes. I feel like they can be some good things. Maybe it can be some things that, you were planning something, but it's not going to quite work out that way, but it will work out the best way in which it's supposed to. So just know that, Mila. So I will leave that with you guys. So, and good luck with all of that change, Mila. Does that resonate at all with you? Are things changing for you? I feel like you're changing a lot of things. It's not one thing. Are you trying to change? It's like you're trying to change jobs, maybe looking for a place to live. Like, it's like things are changing and moving. And I feel like you kind of know that you want some of these things, but then some of them may be unexpected as well. So I will leave you with that. Be sure, guys, if you're watching, that you join our Spirit Tribe Tea Talk show and podcast. If you want to learn about everything metaphysical, we had an astrologer on. You're very welcome, Mila. Astrologer, and she was awesome last month. Her name was Jackie. And she has been an astrologer for years, and she had a lot of great information to share. We will be adding different practitioners on March. We're going to have Suni Moon, who is on the app with her sound bath and crystal bowl healing. She's awesome. She's got gongs. If you haven't looked at the app, A Little Bit of Kindness on Google and Apple, we've got practitioners, and Suni's got a bunch of videos on there of her sound music. So if you like sound healing, she's got an awesome studio in Cleveland. We did Reiki and sound healing together one Sunday, a couple Sundays ago. So yes, check it out. So if you need a little break, check out, and you can get a little sound healing. You can get a reading. You could get some yoga on the app. It's all there available. We're just bringing you practitioners globally soon from all over to share their gifts. So welcome. Welcome, Mia. How are you? If you would like me to pull a card or give you a message, drop a comment below. I hope everyone had a warm, cozy weekend if you're where it's cold. Anyone in the Carolinas, did you guys get hit really hard? I heard that they were going to get hit with a lot of snow. And they don't have a lot of salt there. So, all right, Miss Mia. Welcome, Brown. All right, Miss Mia, 8 of Wands. Okay, so look at those wands. Things are moving forward fast, and you're 8, which is good. 8 is like a positive number, so it's good luck. When you look at that, you look like the wands are like floating ahead, almost like you couldn't stop the action of these wands if you wanted to. So what is it that you've got? A lot of things in the air. So when I think of this wands floating around in the air, if you see them, you've got a lot of things going on in the air, Mia, and they're all like charging. Look at how they're all going in the same exact direction. So they're all charging and moving forward quickly. So look for that. Look for those things to move forward. And yet there's this peaceful scene at the bottom with the sheep there in the field and all of that. So know that everything seems to be working out. Like you're moving forward. They're all going in the same direction. You don't got one going left, one going right. They're not fighting each other at all. So everything is moving forward, moving fast. And 8 is close to 10, right? So it's going to come to an end. So whatever this is, and I feel like this could be work related, you've got everything in the row, all the ducks in the row, everything is moving forward. You have to report to someone, they're showing me, and they have concerns or something about you getting it done, but everything is like flying smooth as an arrow is what they're telling me when I'm looking at these. So everything's going good. So Mia, so keep on that path because you're almost done there. And then it's going to be that peaceful journey down here where you can relax a little bit. I think you can relate to that. I think you need a little bit of a break, right? So you're knowing that. So I will leave you with that, Miss Mia. How much snow? Does anyone have snow? How much snow do you guys have? Anyone commenting? Did anybody get over a foot of snow? We got like 6 inches. Although I did have to go to someone's house and their driveway was like up to my knees. All right, I'm glad that resonates, like Mia. So keep going. You're on the straight and narrow. So things are almost finished. So you're gonna get there. And maybe faster than you think is what they just whispered to me. If things keep going the way they're going, which is good. Is there something, if this is a contract, they're telling me that you will get bonus money or something for being done ahead of schedule. I don't know if that resonates or not, but they just threw that in, something monetary. So I'm like, monetary gain or something about being ahead of schedule is a positive thing in some way, financially, contractually, or something like that. All right, welcome, Larry Nation. I love that. So if you would like a card, welcome, Anita. Go ahead and drop a comment below and I will pull a card for you. You can ask a question if you'd like to. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're staying warm. I stopped on the way home to get something to eat at this little diner that cooks, you drive through, but they cook it. And it was like, I waited there 20 minutes and then a snowstorm was coming in and I'm like, if they haven't started the order, just forget it. So I didn't get what I wanted, but that's okay. Maybe I wasn't supposed to have it anyways, right? So yes, so welcome. What else I want to talk about? I thought it was kind of funny. I posted a post, I don't know, a couple days ago maybe. Welcome if you're joining. I see someone jumped on YouTube or Facebook. I'm pulling cards and messages. So welcome, Erica, if you'd like a message. Oh, Marion would like a card. Yes, Marion. All right. So I got the Six of Pentacles. This is a nice card. It's about, I love six. Six has always been my favorite number. And six is a lucky number in the deck with the tarot. And if you look here, it's like, it's lucky, and that there are, although he's balancing the two pentacles on the scale, so money is being balanced, but there's also hands coming up from below. If you look at this card, like they're looking for money. So Mary and I would say, like, everyone's asking for a handout is the first question that comes, and this money is falling out, or almost, okay, Spirit is saying money is like, as soon as it comes, it's going out for something that you have to take care of, or a bill, or something that you need to do. Welcome, Akash. And so the money is falling out as fast as you're making it, but you're trying to balance it the best you can on the scales, or make it as much as you can. So you feel like, as I'm hearing, easy come, easy go. So easy come, easy go. Things are like, just like that with the finances. So know that you're going to be able to balance and manage everything. So if you've been worried about anything financially, know that it's going to be okay. But that the money is going to keep kind of going out as fast as you can make it for now. Okay. Well, so I know I froze up here. All right. So there we are. We're back in. Okay. So I will leave you with that, Marion. Just keep knowing that you'll be able to balance things, even though it seems like it's going out faster than it's coming in. So, and I hope that helps. So I will leave you with that. If you're just joining, guys, and I know we froze up for a minute there on TikTok, I am pulling cards for the evening. You are welcome to ask a question if you would like, or drop a comment if you would like me to pull a card for you today. And I'm just doing some mini readings here, and I thought I'd come on in this cold weather and spread some good joy. If you're just joining, make sure that you are listening to our podcast, Spirit Tribe Tea Talk Show, where we just interviewed. You are a spender, Marion. Okay, well, that's good. Know that the money's coming in fast enough to keep spending it. So, and you're managing to balance it well. So it's all good. So, and there might be some gifts of money coming in too. So I will leave you with that. If you'd like me to pull a card for you, go ahead and just drop a comment below, and I'd be happy to pull a card. I've got my tarot deck out. Welcome, Mandy, Dana, and I see we've had a few other people join in. And if you'd like a message from Spirit, I'm happy to pull a card, give you a message that you need. And Sundays I do Healing Circle at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you would like to join in Healing Circle, you can do that and join in, get comfortable. It's about 20 minutes of a healing session. Anna asked, will Paulino be looking for me anytime soon, or is it over? All right. So I got the Ace of Swords when you asked that. So, Anna, so I'm getting the message that this is new beginnings with how you think about things. So it almost feels like for you that you will be ready to move forward with how you think about how things have been. So I will pull out my pendulum and just say yes and no. And ask, will Paulina be looking for me anytime soon, or is it all over? I feel like it's a maybe. I think there's thoughts there, Anna, but here's what Spirit's telling me is, do you want to move forward in your mind with things? Do you think things would be better? Is there someone better out there for you, better suited, that would be there and available and ready to go? So if you're waiting for Paulino, I feel like, he could be there, he could be there. I don't think he's on the same page as you are, Anna, with where you want to go with things. So at that time, I would say that it's probably better that you kind of in your mind frame that you deserve somebody who's going to be there, who's going to treat you like you deserve to be treated. So I will leave you with that, Anna. So there's always someone out there who will treat you like a queen. All right, unlucky kid. All right, Mandy asks, will I get the job in the military? All right, Mandy. Two of Cups, it's a partnership with how you feel about things. So how are you feeling about this job? And is there a partnership with somebody? I feel like there's a reason why you want to change this job. Will Mandy get this job in the military? You're very welcome, Anna. I feel like, Mandy, you will get this job. There is a partnership here with this job about how you feel about things. So, is there somebody that's in this particular job that you want to be closer to? Maybe you will meet someone there. It's an emotional partnership. And I feel like this job is a definite yes. If you want the job, it is there. So there's some kind of emotional attachment with it as well. Do you want the job because of something that happened? Like Spirit's telling me, hey, Freya, Spirit's telling me there's something emotional about this job, a connection of some kind. Whether it's a past connection, a recent connection, I'm not getting a clear vibe, but I feel like you might know what I'm referring to. They're telling me. So I will leave you with that, Mandy, and good luck if it's the right job for you. So, all right. Welcome, Mona. All right, Freya asks, hi, will I go on holiday this year with hubby and son? All right, let me pull a card for you, Freya. I've got the Judgment card, meaning you need to free up some time. You're welcome, Anna. Free up some time and make sure that you're dedicating the time to what you need to do. I feel like you have to pay the Pied Piper. So is there something, reason like with job or work that you have to like make sure you have enough time to take off, to go? There's something you have to make sure you do. So it says, will Freya go on vacation with her son and hubby this year? I think it's a yes, but I feel like there's some hoops you're going to have to go through to get there, like to take the time off or to all coordinate the schedule or all to decide where you want to go. I feel like there's a little bit of confusion when you're planning the trip and things kind of don't always work out as clearly as you would like them to get it done. But I feel like you will go, but I feel like there's some little obstacles. Is it financial? Is it getting time off of work? Is it how are you going to budget it? Is everyone's schedule? I feel like there's a lot of chaos around planning that, Freya, if that makes any sense, but you will go on the trip. It may, and okay, Spirit's telling me it may not go exactly as you had planned, but you will go on a holiday. So I will leave you with that. Let me get a reading about my marriage. All right, Mandy. Let's ask about your marriage. All right. And I do give private readings, guys. I do just loaded up email readings. So if you want me to give you an email reading, I do private readings via Zoom too. I think 15 minutes is like $30 and half hour is $60. So if you ever want to do it, you can go to the website, alittlebitofkindness.org, and book one with me. All right, let's see, Mandy. I got the 8 of Wands. Again, this is action moving forward. And again, you got that cup, the 2 of Cups with the partnership looking at each other. And that might be the emotional thing with the job. Would the job take you away from things? Things are moving ahead fast. Like, and this is the wands all moving forward, all shooting straight, ready to go. So I feel like if you get this job, would you be deployed? Would you have to go somewhere else? I feel like see how these are all flying through the sky? Are you in the Air Force? That's another thing that pops in. Like, this is about air. This is about moving forward all in one direction fast. No crossing paths, everything just moving together. You're very welcome, Freya. So I'm going to leave you with that, because then you have the 2 of Cups, which is about emotion and the partners looking at each other. Would this job take you away from your marriage? And are you in a stable enough place for that to be a concern? And I'll leave you with that for the short reading I can do for you, Mandy. If you want to get a more private reading with more in depth, definitely book something and I can go in more in depth with it. All right, Zoe, Christina, do I have a future with Lloyd? All right, Christina, let's pull a card. Oh, this is a beautiful card, Christina. You got the 4 of Wands. Wands is about moving forward, but look at how it's there. Like, a forced standstill of this family, creating a little family lifestyle. So I would definitely say yes, that this is talking about a family lifestyle and action moving forward. It looks like a very happy couple. So I will leave you with that. If you guys are enjoying what I do, like, subscribe, all the bells and whistles. It helps us grow community. Be sure to download our app, A Little Bit of Kindness, on Google and Apple. Lots of great practitioners I'm trying to help promote. Lots of great people to get to know, different modalities to see. It's educational, informational. It's meant to be uplifting, positive mindset. Okay. So let's see. Mandy said thank you. Zoe said thank you. You guys are welcome. So, good. So everyone's staying warm, I hope. So it's a good night for a fireplace. I wish I had a really nice fireplace and cuddle under the blankets, looking out the big picture window at the snow. I don't have that here, but I have snow. I got a couple of the components, and I have blankets. Welcome Forgotten. So I'm doing some readings, guys. I'm going to just do a few more. So if you'd like a message, just go ahead and drop a comment, and I'd be happy to pull a card for you. Just trying to support community, build connection, help and guide everybody. Lots of great guidance and insight, especially, sorry guys, got a little bit of the sniffles. Especially with the show, we're trying to promote the Spirit Tribe Tea Talk show to educate you guys, bring you things you might be interested in learning more about. We're always looking for great practitioners to be on the show, to showcase different modalities, different things that are out there. That's what helps us all grow and learn. So if you're interested, or if you're interested in growing your gifts, if you have psychic gifts or different things that you're working on growing, or you notice that you get messages for spirit, or maybe you're interested in runes or different modalities, learning the pendulum. Like, we have a lot of great teachers on the show. We have great teachers on the app. We have them on the website. And we're just all about helping people learn how to grow and use their gifts. So if you have gifts, if you would like a message and you're just jumping in, drop a message in the comments. I'd be happy to pull a card for you. But we're just looking to grow community. We're looking to, as the light workers go forward in this future world, is just to help grow things, help educate people on what's out there. Everybody seems to be seeking something. And I love connecting people with other people. So, and just showcasing what's out there. So I believe we all have gifts in some way, one way or the other. So, yeah, so I'm going to pull a couple more cards. If you're joining, go ahead, drop a comment below. Hi, Barbie. And I will be happy to pull a message card for you, give you a message, or answer a question if you would like. I talked about community and support the other day, and it was one of the least watched videos. I think it was on there for 2 days on TikTok, and not one person had viewed it. And I was kind of surprised by that, because I feel like people need support in community. But I feel like Spirit was telling me there's a factor with people being trustful after the COVID and all of the things going on. Hi, Marianne. I will go ahead and pull a card, but first, Katie asked me, will Christian reach out soon or no? All right, Miss Katie. Let's see. We'll just go right to the pendulum. Miss Katie needs to know, will Christian reach out soon? It's a maybe, Katie. Maybe. I feel like he's busy doing a bunch of stuff. It's saying yes. He's like living the wildlife. No, he must be busy working then. What's Christian doing that he doesn't have? Is he busy working and doing things? Maybe. Is Christian in another relationship, Katie? Okay. It's telling me yes. So it's not work or that. So something else is going on, Katie. I don't know Christian, and I don't know you, but I'm feeling like, is there more to this story than that? So He will probably reach out to you, but I feel like he is likewise engaged, it said, or engaged with another person, not physically like engaged, like with a ring, although I don't know that. So he may reach out to you, Katie, but I feel like he's got some other relationship going on there. And I will leave you with that. All right, Miss Marianne. All right, so I can't answer Marianne health questions. I can't give you medical advice, okay? But diet always does help with things. You got the high priestess, okay? So the high priestess is all about knowledge, wisdom, things. So I feel like you know, and they always say we know the ability to heal ourselves. We know what we need to do, right? So this is telling me that you know where these things stem from, that you have the ability to change things. And I feel like if you feel like diet is going to help, whatever, trust your intuition with helping with what heals yourself, because only you know your body the best, right? So I'm going to leave you with that, Marianne. And trust your intuition with that. You have a lot of wisdom, or you have a lot of wise people around you trying to offer you advice, okay? So I will leave you with that, and I hope everything works out well. All right, guys, I think I'll do one more question. So if you're just joining, although I see now they're all jumping on over here in Facebook and YouTube. So if you guys would like a question answered, drop it in the comments. I'm answering questions. And I hope you're having a good evening and staying warm. It's been pretty cold around here. So, all right. And I've got Lena says, hi, ma'am. New sub financials for 2026. All right. Hey, Maura. I'm answering questions. Hi, ma'am. New sub financials for 2026. All right. I'm not sure I'm interpreting this properly, ma'am, but sub financials first. So you want to do finances is what I'm guessing. Okay. So you've got the Empress, okay? The Empress is, again, about being on top of things, having wisdom. It's about fertility, too. So are you growing something financially? Is there something, have you invested in the stock market? Is there something that you're maturing that's growing? It's a business venture, something like that is what they're showing me with this fertility. So it's the knowledge to get ahead, to know what the right choices are. I feel like you're pretty savvy about how to invest your money in finances. They keep bringing me back to the stock market, which I really don't know anything about, but I would venture to say that you probably do. And I want you to know that trust your instincts, because I feel like you have a lot of wisdom around you and that things are going to be fertile and blessed. So I will leave you with that. All right. Miss Amora. All right. Does that make sense, Lena? I'm going to make sure. Okay. And Marianne, you're very welcome, Marianne. Okay, Miss Moira, do you want a reading? If you do, drop a comment in there. I don't want to just pull a card without. It feels very good. It feels like it's fertile ground. So if there's something you were going to invest in, or something with money or growing money, that's all what it feels like when I see the Empress and the knowledge. So if you want to invest in something, I feel like it's fertile ground, meaning it's the time to plant the seeds for it to grow. So that's what I'm sensing when I pulled the Empress. So I think that finances will grow throughout the year is how that was. All right, Moira. And then I will come. Did I do Katie already? Oh, Christian or not? Oh, I did. Okay. All right. Let's pull a card for Moira. The King of Swords. Ooh, I like this card. Okay. So the king is sitting on his throne. Okay. And swords is all about thinking. You're a thinker anyway, Moira. So, it's a thinking thing. Like, you're really sitting here contemplating, like, what do I do? And he's got the sword there, like, what's my next move? So the king is kind of on top of things. He's the know-it-all. You're very wise with where you are. I feel like where you work, Moira, you're very respected. People know you have knowledge. why is cunning jumping? You're very cunning, Moira. So you're cunning and you really think things through. But again, I feel like you're that person who can read the whole room. So you see what's going on. Even when people don't think you're watching, you're observing and taking notes, and they don't even realize it. So you are the king. You are on top of things, and you're thinking and planning. So just know that, like, I feel like things are really good, but what is your next move? And I feel a sense of boredom. Do you feel boredom where you are? Like, you need another challenge. It's almost like you're sitting there going, okay, like, here we are, another day. I know how to do all of this. I can go through all of the motions, but nothing feels very exciting to you. So what is it you want to do next? What is it in your mind? What do you want to plan? And I feel like it's this blank kind of slate more where you're like, I don't even know what I really want to do next, right? I want you to spend some time journaling, thinking of what brings you pleasure, because I'm feeling like you're at this point where things aren't feeling very exciting anymore. You're not feeling like the things that used to bring you joy aren't necessarily, and in your mind you're kind of going, I can go through the actions, I can do everything, but what does my future look like? What do I want to do? You need to do some things for fun for yourself, and you need to kind of do something to get some excitement and spark back. So what does that look like? It's like, take a painting class or do something out of the box that you would not normally do. You need to create some excitement, and find something. Go to a party you wouldn't normally go with a friend. Sometimes you just need to go out of your comfort zone. Painting. Yes, I saw you going to a painting party. Go do some fun things, Moira. Go do some things, because everything else is working out fine. It's that part that you need to figure out. Mentally, you need some new mental stimulation. And I will leave you with that, young lady. All right. Oh, I'm not even going to try to say this name. Tishila Disease. Will I sell my house this year? Okay. Oh, let's go to the pendulum for this question, because it's yes or no. Will Tishila Disease sell the house this year? Yeah, it's a pretty good yes. Like, I don't think it's going to happen right now, but I think it's going to happen towards the end of the year. And like, do you have to do some repairs or something, spirits? Like, there's some things you got to do to get it ready. You're not quite ready. So you can, but I feel like you got to do some things to get ready, and then it will. So fix up a couple things or think about where you want to go. I feel like you need a plan to move forward. Like, you could sell it, but where are you going to go? And does it need some repairs? And I feel like there's things that you haven't figured out yet, even though you want to sell it. So work on making sure you have the whole plan. You're very welcome, Moira. Beautiful. All right, let me jump back over here. Hi, can I have a message about my love life? All right, Lori Cat. All right, let's see what's going on. Lori Cat. Oh, goodness. The Hangman. Okay. I love when this card comes up. So, Lord Cat means that things are like not quite what you thought. Or the Hangman, I think it was like someone flips your whole life upside down and you're kind of hanging there going, what the heck just happened, right? Okay, that's the Hangman. So, so what is it? Like, you're kind of going through and maybe you meet someone, or maybe you meet someone and they're not quite what they appear to be. You're kind of hanging there without this direction. So take everything with a grain of salt, okay? And kind of go out and meet people. And like Moira, I'm going to tell you to kind of go out of your comfort zone. So first of all, message about your love life, as Spirit's saying, like, do you go out to meet anybody anywhere? Because if you're not going anywhere, how are you going to meet anyone, right? My daughters used to say, Mom, you can't just go. When I used to groom dogs, I have a kennel. They're like, you can't just go to work and work with the dogs and come home and expect to meet someone, right? Like, so you got to think that you've got to be out there meeting somebody. And okay, so Spirit's laughing. So they're saying that the Hangman means you might meet someone in the most unexpected place, like somewhere you would not normally think to meet somebody. And maybe they're not the kind of person you would normally meet, like go for. So think outside of the box when you're thinking, Lori Cat. Look around, look for people that are a little bit different than the normal. Go to a different place than you would to try to meet people. And I think that's what, yeah, dogs, you're right, more. I was just driving home thinking, oh my gosh, I think I've been divorced almost 20 years and single. So it's hard to get back out there, right? And want to share your life with someone when you've been alone that long. But I have my dog and cat are running around the room right now. They've been my best companions through all of this journey. So, all right. So, Mary Ann H. Now, didn't we have a Mary Ann before? It must be a different Mary Ann. Mary Ann, if you would like a message, just drop a comment and I would be happy to pull a card. I think I'm going to pull one or two more, guys, and then I think I'm going to call it a night so I can go take a hot bubbly and chill after my regular mundane job. Be sure, guys, to check out the app and support a little bit of kindness on Google and Apple. It helps us build community, trying to bring great practitioners together and community and people to find each other. So please check it out. I think you will really like it. You'll love the practitioners on there and all the things. The app is global, so you should be able to get it just about anywhere you are. Welcome, Ginger. All right, Mariana, please ask about work. Will I get a job offer soon? You're very welcome, Lori Cat. Okay. All right. Have you been applying, Marianne? All right, let's see, Marianne. Let me pull a card first, and then I'm going to go to the pendulum. Page of Pentacles. So pages are like a useful way of looking at, and pentacles are money, stability, home life. So I feel like you will get a job. It will be a new way of looking at like almost a new career opportunity, something different you wouldn't normally do. So it might be in the terms of pages like, you know how you get that first job at 16? This could be a job where you're having to learn something new. It's a starting point. Does that make any sense, Mariana? So it's like a starting point. It's like might be not the job that you really wanted, but it's a place to get in. Like you might get in and then you'll be able to move up the ladder, or it's a job what I call like an in-between. So maybe you really want this kind of job and that's what you're qualified for, but right now you need to take a job to pay the bills, right? So look for that. So there is a job coming for you. I think it's not going to be the ideal job. But it might be where you have to get in. Yeah, the muggle job. I keep hoping to meet my sugar daddy. I keep joking. All right, let me see. Mariana. Will Mariana find a job within the next month? Within the next 2 months? So maybe take a little bit longer, Mariana. It might take up to 2 months. And I'm sorry, I know like right now it doesn't seem like there's a ton of jobs or a ton of like really great jobs out there, even the mundane jobs. So keep looking. It's January. A lot of companies don't like to hire in January, you know, or maybe they're getting their new budgets. So keep applying, you know, as the weather gets better in the next month. You know, do that. So they're telling me like if you need money in the interim, have you thought of like door dashing or something? Just something to fill in and make some money here and there. So look for something like that, because I think something is going to come up. It's just going to take a little longer than you had hoped. And I will leave you with that. All right. I've got here, Genesis said, can you pull a card on how Javier feels about me? Okay. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is, when it comes up more than once, it's like a message. So I'm getting the Kings a lot. This is about being on your throne. So Javier, like I feel like Javier is sitting here on a throne, or this is you, and you're kind of like weighing out the options. Wands is about Pentacles. It's Pentacles. It's about the money again. So it's about stability, creating a home life. So one of you is more stable, down to earth, loyal, hardworking. Again, it feels like that other relationship reading I gave, where one person feels more mature in the relationship than the other. So let's just see. Is Javier interested in Genesis? Is Javier a player? All right. Genesis, I'm getting like Javier is very young at heart. He's still kind of out there doing his own thing. I feel like he's not ready to settle down. It says yes. So just know you're having fun. And if you're looking for something more serious, I don't think that's reciprocated at this time. Not that you can't go out and have a good time. Just don't, you know, put all your eggs in the basket, because I feel like it's not going to be a serious relationship as you would like it to be at this time. And I'll leave you with that. But, fun is fun, right? Sometimes it's good just to have friends to go do stuff with or hang out with until you find the person you really want. So just, I wouldn't get super emotionally attached. You might be a little bit heartbroken. So have fun with it. So, all right, guys, I love you all. I hope you have a great evening. I'm going to go rest, relax before I got to get up and do it all over again. So thanks, guys, for your support. Like, subscribe, or whatever it shows on the pages, wherever you are following. I will be on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do some healing. It's a healing. Sometimes it's a meditation. Sometimes it's sound healing. But it's healing energy. If you want to come relax for 20 minutes and just soak it in, you're very welcome. Or Tuesdays, I come on at 6:30 and I do readings for you guys. So thank you for joining, for watching, and for all of your support. I love you, and I hope you have the most amazing evening. Thank you.